I'm right in the hood. I'm right on like seconds away from Marty and right around the corner from Wish.
Yeah, literally right in the
right in the center.
Now, we used to terrorize Dockscroft. I'm telling you, it's kind of changed a bit now. You know, I don't like to say gentrified, but it's gentrified.
But I feel like that's every city. Every city is getting like that.
Yeah,
you know, every city's getting like that. You know,
even out in New York and stuff.
Even out in New York.
Yeah,
even out, it's getting worse. I feel out in New York.
Oh, for
and
real?
Then it's like it's so bad that the people that can't afford after gentrification, they have no place to go.
Yeah.
So sometimes they have to move out of the city, they have to move out of the state.
Bruv, I've seen that
it's crazy.
so much.
So it's like New Yorkers, New York, it's not even really like full of people that have been even born there.
Yeah,
you got people from all over that's just,
literally sounds like Bristol. Like, it's rare you speak to someone in Bristol that's
with a
actually
Bristolian accent.
right,
even
yeah,
sometimes.
that's from Bristol.
Right.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Hey yo! Right.
Yeah.
It's the part of the show we be looking forward to. Big up everyone who's locked in and listening. It's the Wordlife show, right? So I got Liggy, A.K.A. Lifelong, A.K.A. L.I.F.E. Right now, like any acronym, I'm gonna get you to explain what
Just
it is.
like the song that we played.
I was
earlier.
it says on the song, but just for anyone listening and locked in, could you explain what the acronym is? I think it's a dope acronym.
Please. Everybody tapped in. Peace and blessings, y'all. Bristol, UK. I'm loving the vibes out here. The acronym for L.I.F.E. I'm an old school artist, so back in the days, not really an old school artist, but back in the days, we used to all have acronyms. Everything was like acronym something, acronym that. So the acronym for L.I.F.E. is living in full effect. And that's also like an old school term that we should say, like, in the place to be, or I'm living in full effect. So when I was a shorty, that was a term that I used to love, like just like hearing that term. So I just took that on as an MC. One of my older partners from back in the days that gave me that MC name, Life, he was like, yo, we all had acronyms. So he was like, L.I.F.E. So played around with the acronyms, and then I, fell in love with the living in full effect. And then as I got older, I added on the long. So then we got lifelong.
Oh, so you were just Life at the start?
Just Life.
Yeah.
And then I added on the long.
Because Life's getting kind of long now, right?
That, and because I'm skinny, one of my dudes used to be like, yo, Lifelong. And he used to be like, Liggy Long. And I was like, I like that, Liggy Long.
Okay, so the Liggy was just from the Liggy. Okay. I thought that was just like a nickname in that there.
And it's also like, if you hear they do it in the West Coast a lot when they'll be like for shizzle and stuff like that. So like shizzle would be sure. So long would be like.
I'm glad you said sure and not the other one.
You know what I mean? So long would be like Liggy Long, like Liggy or something, or Life Liggy with the Life. So that's how they kind of mix it too.
I hate to say it, Drizzy Drake.
That too, exactly. So
right.
You know.
Anyway,
they not like us. They not like us.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, but no, come on. I know about old school name, and I'm Krazy with a K.
Right. So you already know. You know.
That's why I was 13 when we picked it. You know what I mean? And obviously I'm 16 now. So 3 years.
Exactly. You know, like when I say back in the days, that was only 4 years ago.
Yesterday. You know. Now, but only we'll talk about Young Guns as well. We got my brother Morty in the building.
Oh, man, this is my little bro, man. This is my tour guide. This is my rhyme partner, my little brother. He been holding me down out here in Briz, man.
Yeah, I heard that you're in a good spot. You're just down by Pictor in a local Stoke.
I'm right in the hood. I'm right on like seconds away from Marty and right around the corner from Wish.
Yeah, literally right in the center. Now, we used to terrorize Dockscroft. I'm telling you, it's kind of changed a bit now. You know, I don't like to say gentrified, but it's gentrified.
But I feel like that's every city. Every city is getting like that.
Yeah,
you know, every city's getting like that. You know,
even out in New York and stuff.
Even out in New York.
Yeah,
it's getting worse. I feel out in New York.
Oh, for real?
Then it's like it's so bad that the people that can't afford after gentrification, they have no place to go. So sometimes they have to move out of the city, they have to move out of the state.
Bruv, I've seen that
it's crazy.
so much.
So it's like New Yorkers, New York, it's not even really like full of people that have been even born there. You got people from all over that's just,
Literally sounds like Bristol. Like, it's rare you speak to someone in Bristol that's
with a
actually
Bristolian accent.
right. Yeah, that's from Bristol.
Right. You in the centre of Bristol.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, like St. Paul's, just round the corner, like I'd say, what is the so-say ghetto that used to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, I think a yard that we had, I think was paying about £120 a month on a housing association thing. That I know it sounds like a little amount, but you know what I mean. Now it's going for like nearly £2,000 for that same house. You know what I mean, for a month. Yeah. And as you say, the local residents are just getting pushed out because people, you know, not a lot of people can afford nearly £2,000 for a beat down house.
And the businesses too. The businesses as well. You have the businesses, the old moms and pops businesses that probably have been in those communities for a long time. You know, that people have supported. People, you know, they, like your moms and pops might have been going to those stores, and then they get pushed out by these corporations or these, you know, and it's sad. And then a lot of times these businesses will come in for just a second, and then you see like what happened with COVID, where a lot of businesses got, you know what I'm saying, couldn't make it. Yeah. So it's like you had a moms and pops business that was there in that community for all of these years, and then you had someone there was for a second, just there for the dollar, and because they couldn't live up to the times or whatever, get out of here. It's sad, man.
Right, so I know we don't have long, and I want to make sure I get a proper interview because it's not often we get someone all the way from New York in the studio.
Man.
Bit of history about yourself then. You were born, you're here now, what's happened in between?
Yes, man. So New York MC, New York bred, originally from Queens and Brooklyn, because I grew up and raised in Queens as a young lad, and then I moved to Brooklyn in my early teens and adolescent years, and that's where the journey of hip-hop started for me. I would say in 95, that was when I first really started taking it seriously and started appearing on things and stuff like that. And just the journey's been going on since now.
Come on.
You know?
Yeah, man.
You know, so this year it's all about the 2 albums that I have put out, still relevant. I got In the Day to Night.
I got this one here that you just
yes, that's In Day to Night. That's the newest right there. You know what I mean? That's the newest right there, In the Day to Night.
I gotta say, I love the artwork on it. I'm feeling the artwork. I like the amount of detail that's gone into it.
Thank you, man. And with In the Day to Night, it's crazy because you know, I did physical merch for it.
Yes.
And physical merch for, I feel like, independent artists, sometimes it's hard to get those, you know, to get your physical merch off sometimes, because if you don't have a large fan base, or if people are not connected with you, or just may not want the music because they're like, I could stream this.
Yes.
So what I did was I did something different. I got cassette, I got CD, I have vinyl, but what I did was I put the 12 core songs that are on the digital.
Yes.
On the cassette tape, I got 2 songs that are not on the CD.
It's a bonus track.
Not on the vinyl and not on streaming. Actually, Marty and me, we have an exclusive song. Like you played Cross Ponds, but we got a track called Imported that you can only hear. It's not streaming. You can only hear this on the cassette tape.
Okay.
Then on the CD, you know what I mean? I have an exclusive song with this MC named You'll Never Know from Baltimore, Maryland. He's a dope
unless
MC.
you buy the CD, you'll never know.
That's the only way. That's the only way you get that track.
So
you know what I'm
hang on. So you got an exclusive on the tape that's different from the exclusive on the CD.
The vinyl also has a bonus solo.
I love that. You know what I mean?
And
you
all
make
of the
sure
covers,
they got them all.
All of the covers are different,
and
have little accents and little things on the artwork that are different from each.
Can I see the
so
tape?
It's like, please.
That's dope.
And
that's dope.
it's like, you know what? That tape is yours. You know what I'm saying? And,
I actually bought a tape player recently.
That's
yours.
yours.
I fully appreciate
that's yours.
this. I got something to put in my tape player now.
There you go.
Love that.
So everything is a different.
That's dope.
You know, it's something different on everything. So I made that special for the collectors and for just people that are still into the merch. I wanted to give something different than it's just streaming.
I think it's kind of changed now, isn't it? You know, I mean, I think you get your core fans are following that will support you and will buy the stuff. But you got to build it and they'll come. You know,
you have to.
I think you've really got to put it out there, let them know, and as you say, do deals to give them a reason.
Yes.
Bit of an incentive, maybe T-shirts or something like that.
Yes.
But I think tapes and stuff like that. People just like something tangible. They want something they can have and own, because you don't own MP3s. Well, no, you can own the MP3, but you don't own streaming. You know?
When this is all over, as far as like the technology, if anything crashes or whatever, this is the tangible things of what we're going to be listening to.
My
music,
internet broke down for 6 days last week.
See?
Yeah, I swear on my life. Yeah, my computer. I just bought a new computer. It's not got a CD drive on it. Yeah. I couldn't play anything. I couldn't play anything.
Do they?
I was literally sat in my house like rocking by the end. You know what I mean? Like because my mobile phone off the Wi-Fi, I could barely even get 4G where I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's amazing how much we rely on internet.
It's crazy.
And when everything goes down, it's these things right here. Especially these things here. Yeah.
So people, and especially especially the youth out there. Y'all laugh at encyclopedias and dictionaries and things like that. When you can't Google no more, those are the things that you're gonna have to find to get that information and to find out certain things. So
that's the truth, encyclopedias, man. You don't hear that word even much more. Can you remember encyclopedia salesman?
Exactly.
And they used to like go door to door in it.
Exactly.
You'd be like, yo, I kind of broke. I just buy like A to B.
Let me give y'all a quick gem real quick. Just a quick gem, because we're talking about just tangible things.
Yes.
That's the reason out in my country, what a lot of the some of the evil government and some of the system is doing, they're trying to change a lot of the history in the books. And they're trying to change what they were being, what the kids are being taught in the school. Because they know that this technology has all of this information, and they know that the tangible stuff is the things that are still important. We still read books and stuff, so they're trying to change that stuff. The things that they're teaching to our babies in school. So that just gives you a jewel about how important tangible things are. Because people are still tampering with those things that you can still look at.
As they say, it's his story and that,
Exactly.
And there's certain education systems and curriculums.
Exactly.
Like, for example, like certain things about the dinosaurs and that, they're still teaching stuff that they're known to be incorrect for 15 years. You know what I mean? And they still teach it to the youths, you know what I mean? It's got to go through some procedures. Now, do better. Look yourself and have actual things. Read books, basically, innit?
Thank you.
Read books.
Exactly.
Now we have about a minute or so left of the interview. It's scary how quick this flies by.
Okay.
But you've got an album, you guys, coming out, and you've got a video tomorrow. So I want you to put a spotlight on the video that drops tomorrow. What was that one called again, sorry?
Okay, so we have 2 videos actually that we shot. We have Walk in the Park, produced by Farmer G, London legend. And we also produced, we also have another video, Dark Smoke, produced by DJ Afar. And that's off the upcoming album Smoky Settings that we got coming out soon. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to D Facer.
For real, man.
So what's the one that's dropping tomorrow on
this? This is not a fresh imports joint dropping tomorrow. It's a solo joint.
Right.
It's the after hours. It's the after hours track that you played earlier.
Is that by that's by Noam Chomsky?
Yes, that's produced by Noam Chomsky.
That was upcoming on the channel.
Yes,
but that's dropping tomorrow.
That's dropping tomorrow.
So active, he's got stuff coming out all the time, innit? But then your project, has that
Fresh
got a date yet? Fresh Imports.
Well, we have Shipping Worldwide. Is the free mixtape out right now?
Yes,
you can hear it on Pocket of Plug's channel on YouTube. Run that up, y'all.
Pocket of Plug is where the video is.
Yes, and also we also have a Fresh Imports video out too.
Yes,
that's off the mixtape, a track called Crunch Time. Big that up real quick. Buddy.
Come on, big ups to MVO all the way from Malaysia. We got on there.
Oh Lord.
And we got Just P on there from Queens as well. So we managed to film that for 3 different countries, but it worked really well. This is why The Faces is a beast as well. Shouts to The Faces. A.K.A, who come down and film the videos for us as well, man. But he's a beast with it. He's a beast, and man. So that we have that video out, representing the Fresh Imports crew. You'll hear probably the first EP will drop sometime in 2025.
Love that.
But you get to the mixtape now. It's a free download.
It's not gonna be there forever.
It's not gonna be there forever. We're actually taking it down.
Everything's temperamental.
We're taking it down before 2025. So if you want to hear this mixtape, if you want that a part of your collection or whatever before it hits the streaming sites, grab it. And then there's certain songs that are on the mixtape that will not be streaming either.
I love the exclusivity, man. That's everything. That's everything. Right.
Word.
Well, time is of the essence, so I'm going to go into some adverts quick time. All right.
Okay.
Straight after this, on the flip of this, we'll be back with the live performance part of the show.
Let's go.
So make sure you stick around. We're out.
I ain't got time to look, but life's madness. I can never have a chick this average. Now I got wifey, life can get lavish. Ride or die, my certified bad bitch. Pretty face, big back, got a slap here. I'm happy, I ain't never had this. More life, no banner for sadness. They gotta think twice, my queen always